Kamul slowed his horse to a walk when he saw the rusty glow of lights up ahead. He rode along the narrow lane towards some kind of tavern or inn. It was a long pile of stone and timber and stood alone at the junction with another lane that led off to the north. The windows were filled with the muddy glow of candlelight. A stable stood to the side and a small mire, clogged with grey, long-necked birds, lay before it. Crossing the lane towards the inn was a small man, no higher than the breast of Kamul's horse. The beast snorted, and the little man turned and stopped in the middle of the road. He stood staring at Kamul as the horse drew closer. There was a cacophony of laughter from the inn, but no movement outside. The half-man staggered back towards the pond and into the light from a lantern that hung from a stout post. As the horse drew alongside him, Kamul looked down into wide, dilated eyes. He had looked into countless eyes like these over the centuries. He had watched the will drain from them. The sickly light from the lantern made the sweat on the little man's brow glisten, and now he was trembling like a kicked dog. Kamul looked down and saw that the little man wore no boots. His feet seemed to be covered by dense, dark hair.
"Baggins,"
Kamul said.
"Shire."
The half-man opened his mouth as though to speak, but could only make choking sounds. Kamul had never heard anything like it, or at least never so promptly. The air was still and heavy. Eventually, realizing that he would not be able to answer him with words, the small man raised his left arm and pointed north along the lane. Kamul leaned over and stared into the half-man's eyes. A small puddle had started forming under his hairy feet. Tinny music, like needles, swelled from the inn as someone opened a door. Kamul thought about the breath, but the half-man had endured enough. He nudged the horse's flanks and left him in his puddle.